Hello! This is the one episode rule. I'm Magpie, and I just I don't really have anything to say in preface. I have a bit to do, but we can do that after introductions. Would you like to introduce yourselves?
I'm Blackle. My sleep schedule is beyond atonement.
Relatable. I'm Joey. I actually like Pearl Jam, apparently, against everyone else here's wishes, which is fine.
No, I'm fine. I'm relatively neutral toward Pearl Jam.
I'm amazed
Hi.
because this needs context because
Yeah, this is a great way to start the
people
episode.
don't know that we were talking about Pearl Jam before we started recording. So
Well, I gave them all the context
like
they
you
need.
brought up
Y'all
Pearl
don't like
Right.
them.
I'm fine with them. Hi, everybody. I'm Emma. I am sick, and that's the energy I'm bringing today. I threw up earlier, and it looked exactly like chicken noodle soup.
Oh no!
Oh my god!
Emma bringing that Krankenstrahlung.
And Emma hates Pearl Jam. Anyhow,
I don't hate Pearl Jam. I'm fine with them.
all right. I have a little bit that I like to do. I like to get a little topical. Act like the 164th of an anime journalist that I am,
Sure.
and that I occasionally bring up something relevant. It looks like the somewhat beloved weird manga Doro Hidoro is going to get an anime.
Yes.
I don't know.
Yes.
I don't know anything about it. I've always thought it looked interesting because it has a dude with a lizard's head and just like a big lady.
Okay.
I've
This
never
sounds
heard
vaguely
of it.
familiar.
It sounds good.
I have never read a single page of Dora Hedoro, but it looks so cool, and my boyfriend loves it, and I'm very, very excited that it's going to be an anime.
So this manga, it sounds familiar.
Uh-huh.
You say it's a guy with a lizard head.
This
Or is
Yeah.
dude
it
just
alligator
has
head?
he just has. Well, let me look.
As I understand it, it's about people who live underground and wear masks, and they think that this guy has a mask, but it's actually a real lizard head on his head because he got cursed by a wizard.
Oh.
Oh, okay. So that's just like my day-to-day life then.
Yeah, so it's basically
Okay.
just like Blackle's life story.
Yeah. Living underground. It's people
just
think that you're not a furry, but you actually are. Yeah. sounds great.
No, wait.
I don't know where I was going with this bit. I'm
Isn't
sorry.
it the other one?
No one thinks you're not a furry. I'm sorry to tell you.
Don't apologize. Actually, my biggest fear is going out in public and people not knowing I'm a furry.
Damn.
I searched for Doro Hidoro. I cannot find this man's lizard face.
He's in there.
It kind of looks like God. I'm seeing at least one. It kind of looks like Godzilla.
I think I
Yeah.
know what you're talking
That's
about.
cool. I like it.
Doesn't he fall in love with another lizard at some point? Oh man, that's probably huge spoilers.
That's from Overlord.
I have
think.
no idea.
We're talking about the Overlord lizard
Isn't that
romance.
a Polygon series where they play board games?
Now that's overboard.
Okay, Joey, for
right.
God's sakes, break us off a piece.
Oh, wait, time for me to do the thing because I've been gone for a while.
It's your time to
welcome
shine.
Back to the piece of you know.
Yeah.
the show.
Winky face.
I'm trying to think what I was going. Okay, so the piece that I'm talking about today is it's called Thriller Bark. Anyone want to guess what that's about?
What's that about zombies? Is that the one where they push where Luffy
Yes.
pushes the zombie back into the ground?
Yes.
Listen,
I wanted to make a guess. I thought it was something like you know how in Futurama there's Jurassic Bark, the saddest episode ever.
Just the saddest episode.
No,
I was gonna-
yeah.
I was gonna assume-
the boat.
I was gonna assume that it was sort of a Plants vs Zombies thing, except here they're very close. They're friends.
Lovers even.
The Thriller and the Bark.
I found
Together.
I found a picture from Doro Hidoro that I will post in general for y'all to appreciate it whenever
Please do.
Joey is
Wow.
finished
Thank you.
breaking off a
While
piece.
Joey breaks off a piece.
Yeah, so
Oh,
they go
yes.
to this. It's like a boat. It's a giant. They think it's an island, but it's actually a boat. That's where the bark part comes
That's
from.
cool.
It's in the middle of a giant fog cloud, and it's haunted. Well, it's not actually haunted. It's populated by a guy who steals people's shadows and puts them into dead bodies, and that's why they're zombies.
That's cool as shit, actually.
It's fun. It's I would consider it a pretty like funny arc until the end, and then shit gets real. But for the
That's
most
gonna be-
part, it's
Mhm.
pretty funny.
This is going to be the
let's see,
creation
some,
method. My new
very
religion.
good characters that are introduced in this arc. We get Brooke the skeleton. He's introduced in that
Yes.
arc.
I've seen
The
the
one-
skeleton man.
The one that looks like Danny Game Grumps.
Yeah, he's got a big old hair.
Who?
And he actually he's their the ship's musician, which is fitting, I guess.
Whoa!
Uh-huh. Let's see. We meet Moria, who is the guy who steals people's shadows with giant scissors. He literally just grabs their shadow and snips them off with scissors. It's very funny.
Hell yeah, I do that.
Yeah, me
You
too.
are out of scissors.
There's
Oh, he
lots
does
of
have the hair.
zombies. There's this is the arc where you meet Ors the giant. He's like giant and
Whoa.
Moria
I'm looking
has
at the
his
picture
shadow.
of this guy, this
Yeah, that's
skeleton guy.
Brooke.
Is it just me or are they hot?
Brooke's pretty hot.
You think?
Yeah.
You think maybe Brooke is hot?
No,
yes.
not the pin, not the pin, the bowling ball pin looking guy. I meant the skeleton guy. The bowling ball
yeah.
pin guy has a very has a lot of Chris Farley energy.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh my
guess.
God.
It's also the arc where you meet
God, that's such a God. That was the worst
Kuma
thing I could
is
have possibly
the,
said.
the guy with the bear paw hands.
Oh,
there's-
that guy. I've seen that guy.
Yeah. Yeah, it's fun. It's a good arc. Highly
Very cool.
recommend. 10 of 10. And it's the Halloween month, so I thought that's what I would talk about at the end.
Nice.
It was a very tasty piece. So thank you for that.
Mm-hmm.
This will get me through the winter.
I'm glad.
Thanks for coming to Joey's TED Talk.
Yes.
Mhm.
Thank you, Joey, for the TED Talk.
So can we
It's a
talk
very
about the?
spoilery image?
Can we talk about this
TED
person?
Talk. Oh, I'm sorry.
Can we talk about this person's choice of mask?
The person from well,
Bat?
I
Is
don't
it made
remember
of a
if
dead
people.
bat?
It is a big bat. I don't remember if people in Dora Hedoro actually get to choose their masks.
I'm perplexed and scared as to how he chose on how much mouth space to give himself. Like, what is he planning
looks
on
like
eating
it's
later? An
just-
entire pineapple?
It's not even a bat mask. It's just
It's,
a bat shoved
It
on
appears
It's
to
a
be
bat
a-
that's on the face.
It appears to be the corpse of a bat.
Uh
Hmm.
huh.
Oh my god! I just realized he cut out the face, so it's like a big, like, comical smiley face.
I like that though.
That's
I
really
like that.
bad, and
Dora
I'm
Hedoro
in
is
pain
very
now.
good to look at.
So how
He
about we do
wins.
our podcast now?
Yeah, maybe,
what about our
maybe.
podcast?
That's an idea.
What about this episode?
I'd be amenable to that.
I believe
So,
yeah, you had something lined up, right?
yeah, it's been a while. It's been a while since I've gotten to choose an episode, and I feel like that shows. It's So I hope you guys are ready for just like some technical difficulties to fucking just absolutely ruin another Emma episode.
No.
So I thought maybe we should do something kind of recent. I don't think anybody has seen this yet. But I have been hearing a lot of good things about Kimetsu no Yaiba, Demon Slayer.
Oh yeah, that.
Wow.
I've heard some stuff about that.
Um,
I've seen zero
yeah.
of it.
I've seen none of it, but the animation is beautiful, and I saw a really horrible video of the guy from Panic at the Disco singing the theme song, and it made me go to
What?
hell.
Brendan Urie?
What the fuck?
Yeah, Brendan Urie, rap god.
Rap god.
Did I mention that Brendan
Sorry,
Urie looks
that's
a
an
lot like
inaccessible
Anthony
joke.
Padilla from Smosh?
Jesus.
Yeah, he does.
Brendan Urie
Um,
and Anthony Padilla are actually twins. I'm sure that.
Perhaps. Separated at birth.
Anyway, I'll be going into this as blind as someone who has their eyes closed.
Yep, I haven't.
Wow, that's
I've
pretty
not
blind.
even heard the title of this before that I can remember. So
I've heard of it. I've seen a bunch of clips. It regularly appears on that one Twitter that shows you where the money in the animation went.
Yeah.
Emma,
It's
this
just
link
like-
that you sent, this Kiss anime link you sent is kind of sketch. It doesn't end with .ru.
I'm sorry. It's kissanime-tv.com.
You have to give me the
Uh,
good. You have to give me the good Russian websites, Emma, or else I won't watch.
I'm sorry.
I really
Next
feel like
time-
we shouldn't. I really feel like we shouldn't go into this.
Yeah, well, maybe we'll cut this. Maybe we cut this part. That way Crunchyroll will still sponsor us.
All right, we're back. So,
Do we have a blurb?
yeah, do we have a
Yeah.
blorb?
Um,
A blorb?
A blurb?
yeah,
Bring
let
me your
pull up a
blob.
really quick.
So what show was it that we watched again? It was all in Japanese. I don't know what the name of it is.
Maybe we cut this part out. Hang on.
I believe it's Kimetsu no Yaiba.
Yeah. Yep. Kimetsu no Yaiba.
Kimetsu no
Isn't that
Yaiba.
also called Demon Slayer?
It is called
Yes.
Demon.
The Anglophone name.
It's
The
not
literal
now.
translation.
Remember, it's not Goblin Slayer. It's Demon Slayer.
Yeah.
Goblins
It's not
are
Goblin
real.
Slayer, it's Demon
Call
Slayer.
my ex-wife and tell her.
What?
Well,
That's a 5-second films joke.
Oh.
Call my wife, tell her goblins are real. God damn it.
Tell my wife I said hello.
No.
Oh, the level of this anime is beige.
Mm,
So what? First impressions, guys. What do you think?
no
well,
strong
do we-
feelings one way
have
or
we-
the other.
have we started? Is somebody gonna count us in?
Yeah, actually, I already did.
Maybe I have to
I don't
count us
remember
in
that.
You Dorcas. Let's start
You were
talking about this
supposed to
anime.
Get the blurb.
I don't know what blurb you're talking about. Okay, hello, hi, welcome back to the podcast that just started. I've decided.
This is good listening.
That's very good for you. I wonder if it'll pan out that way in the recording.
Give fucks.
All right. First impressions, guys. First of
Well-
all,
Well, I haven't read the blurb yet, so maybe we do that.
do you need the blurb in order to tell us what your first impressions are?
It is the Tai show period in Japan. Tanjiro, a kind-hearted boy who sells charcoal for a living, finds his family slaughtered by a demon. To make matters worse, his young sister Nezuko, the sole survivor, has been transformed into a demon herself. Though devastated by this grim reality, Tanjiro resolves to become a demon slayer so that he can turn his sister back into a human and kill the demon that massacred his family. There's the blurb.
Did he really decide that so much in the first episode? Or did he just go,
Yeah.
oh god?
Yeah, he kind of just got the shit kicked out of him, and then Guyu was like, yeah, you should slay demons, I guess.
Bye.
Maybe.
Or
No, he didn't.
Guyu, I mean.
He didn't even suggest that either. He's just like, I guess I won't kill your sister.
Yeah. He's like, okay, I'm not going to kill your sister. Go to the end of the mountain or whatever. Bye.
Bye.
My name's
gotta-
Guyu.
Please don't tell the royal guard I didn't do my job.
This sucks. I got my killing sword out for nothing.
I love how his
Then you
sword
get to kill a
literally
demon.
said. His sword literally said like, what was it? It was
Destroy
like, kill
demons.
demons or something, or destroy demons.
Just
That
destroy
was
them.
very funny to me.
That's what it says on my Glock also.
Yeah.
Mine just says destroy Beepus.
Moon's
Um,
haunted.
I just want to go
What?
on the record to say that I was extremely bored to the entire show.
What?
I'm sorry to hear that. I liked
Yeah.
it a lot.
I actually liked it too.
This is actually pretty well put together with good pacing.
I'm
God,
see.
you guys, I don't-
This is
Did we watch the
another
same
argument
episode?
Well, we did all watch the same episode. It's just some people here like piss animes. And
I do not like piss
So,
anime.
I don't know if that's true,
I
Blackle.
liked AD, please. That's the cross I will bear. I did not like Juden Chan. Okay. I just want to say the beginning of the episode where
Uh-huh.
the triumphant, beautiful music is playing and he's talking to his family and everyone's
Uh-huh.
being cute together. I was just like, I can't enjoy this because I know the reason why you're showing this to me is because they're all gonna die later. And I didn't even see the blurb. Like I just could tell. And it was like, is this like the last episode of the anime? Because like this kind of like reunion like kind of music usually only goes to the end when everyone's like when all the conflict's been resolved and stuff. And I was just like, what the fuck? Are you trying to make me feel for these people? Because it's not gonna work. I see what you're doing.
well, everybody knows that, but it's an exceptionally well done version of that.
I didn't. How?
I liked those kids. They seemed nice.
Yeah, but I was
They were
good
like,
this is just an
children.
instrument in order to pull my heartstrings. Like they're not real people.
I mean,
Man, I sound like such a
understand.
shitter right now.
I definitely no. It's okay. This is valid. This is what the podcast is about: differing opinions on anime. I think that this was a very. I feel like it was kind of a generic setup episode, but there was some. I don't know. There's just something there that I was into.
There's
It
something
did feel
to be
very
said.
generic to me.
There's something to be said for executing your chosen genre well.
I don't
Mhm.
even know what genre this is. I think it's because I haven't
So-
seen a show like this.
Shonen,
I think I've maybe
you know.
seen a show like this like once or twice, and never like
Um,
all the way through.
Am I dumb because I didn't estimate or guess that the family was going to die? Am I dumb?
I don't know. I was certain
No,
of it. Like
no.
when it came back and like the music went like kind of cold, and I was like, oh fucking of course. Like I literally like even before they showed the dead bodies, like, oh no, here's coming back to his dead family. Oh, there they are.
I mean, I thought,
well,
okay,
that's fair.
when he was coming back, he was like, oh, I smell blood. I was like, okay, someone's gonna be dead. I didn't know his whole family was gonna be dead.
It
was gonna
had
be
to
all
be
of
their whole
them.
family.
It was going to be all of them because his family was too big.
Yeah, his family.
This
That's
is
true.
a-
There were too many of them.
This is a weird metric, like anime / Japanese video game metric, where if your family is large, it will soon not be.
That's true.
Yeah, no
Um,
one's allowed to be happy in anime.
I really liked the music. It reminded me of Miyazaki, like in that
was gonna
family
The
say-
scene.
music was fucking good, and the animation was
music
also very good.
beautiful.
Hmm. This is a beautifully animated show. I think all the character designs are whack, though.
Wait, really?
So,
Yeah, I do. I truly do.
There's
I
a lot
don't
of
think
nice
they're
patterns.
two of the kids
horrible.
look exactly the same.
Well, I mean, like,
I
how
thought they were
much
pretty okay.
budget
No,
are
like
you going to put into those
the
future
protagonist and one of the other kids looked exactly
True.
the same.
I mean,
Um,
they were siblings.
I don't
Like-
think they were horrible. I just think that they were very sort of like busy designs.
Mhm.
But like I don't know. I also think that about Danganronpa, and it's very good. So
We could really get into the details without that because I know a little bit about that. Know a little bit about
Um,
character design.
I think you were gonna say
Design-wise,
I know a little bit about to non-rom
dang it,
rompo.
Grandpa.
Big
I know almost
dang it-
nothing
Right.
about that.
Big dang it, Grandpa.
I know
Danganronpa is
almost-
good. I'm here to tell you all, Danganronpa is unironically good.
I know almost nothing about Dang It, Ron Paul.
Seen him and I don't remember anything.
The
But this is-
anime is not very good,
Okay, fair
Do
enough.
good, RuPaul.
but the games I like the
Uh,
games a lot.
Let's see some characters.
The one design note that I wrote down is that Demon Slayer boy, what was his name?
The main
Tanjiro.
character or the guy that helped him?
The guy that helped him.
Gyu, I think is his
I
name.
wrote that he looks like Sora from Kingdom Hearts.
He
I mean, I would-
does.
I wouldn't use the operative word helping in this situation.
Well, no, help. He did just kind of kick his ass, be mean to him, and then like leave.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Like that was one thing that like bothered me about that whole scene was like Gyu like whips his ass and he's like, what's wrong with you? Quit crying, idiot. And then like his whole internal monologue is all of the helpful shit he should have said out loud.
I was like, this dude has his own damage.
I hate to break it to you, Emma, but that's a lot of people's internal monologue.
That's true.
Seriously?
That's how a lot of people live their lives.
That's
a
sad.
lot. That is, yeah. No, I mean I've been there.
I character design stuff. Later on, Tanjiro appears to get like a different outfit, which is cool. It appears that this show likes its patterns.
I liked the checkerboard pattern on his shirt.
Yeah,
like
the checkerboard.
The green and black. That's
Yeah,
a good combination.
Yeah, he gets that going in sort of like a jacket situation.
Yeah.
And then the Gyu's like half cape thing is pretty cool. The show likes its traditional Japanese patterns.
Yeah. One thing that I thought was, so this kind of stuck with me throughout the whole episode once it was shown to me. And I think it's just because I'm weird, but the fact that he goes to the village or the town or whatever, and then like he's talking to the lady, and then it shows him, and then I realized in the background there's telephone poles, and for some reason that was really weird to me. I understand that we did like telephones didn't come up out of nowhere, and it does make sense to have a village like this with telephone poles. But I was just like, the vibe I'm getting from the show is like there's demons and AT&T.
Are you sure there's? Are you sure those were telephone poles?
They were telephone poles.
I don't recall seeing telephone poles, but there may have been.
Either.
I don't.
It could have
but
been, like, lampposts.
Perhaps. Or maybe this is like one of those like Naruto scenarios where it's like, yeah, it's like totally like old time Japan and like everybody's got cell phones and.
Well, that's the weirdest thing about the Naruto thing is like nobody has cell phones, but they do know how to work a VCR. It's like anachronistic even for the time it was coming out.
Oh my god.
But
Man.
they could just be like one of those villages that's in the middle of nowhere, kind of like Ginga was. You know, they.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe it's.
I just
Maybe
wanna
it's.
show you. I took a
He was even
screenshot
like,
of it.
Oh, it's a bear that killed my family, and I was like, it's
Tell me
Ginga.
these aren't telephone poles.
Yeah, there's.
Oh,
Well,
shit.
they might be electricity, but.
Yeah, but then they have electricity.
I don't think they're either. I believe those are telegraph wires.
Oh, like
makes
okay.
sense.
There's still AT&T in this universe.
Okay, well, fine. I think they're just fucking like weird trees. Sure, if they can just be anything.
Listen, I'm not trying to say that like an anime can't take place in a time period that has technology and demons, but I'm just saying I could not stop thinking about that through the whole episode.
Sure.
And it's just, I think
If
it's just
I-
because I'm weird like that. It's the same. It's the
If
same
my-
reason why I took a note about the plug shape in Jun-chan.
If my family were eaten by demons, I would simply call the police.
I would simply get the operator on the horn and be like, "Hey,
Bring.
we got some
Moshi.
things.
Oh, demons? No. No, we don't do that.
No.
don't do that here."
Sorry, we don't,
Wrong
we don't deal
universe.
with demons.
You don't want the demon hotline.
You have to
Yeah.
call the demon slaying
Yeah.
department.
It's 666.
It's a subsection of emergency services.
Yeah.
You're going to want to call 1-800-666-FUCK.
You're gonna have to call the Department of Wizards from fucking this boy is a whatever the shit episode 2's anime was called.
Jeez, could you imagine what kind of like a kick in the nuts it would be if like when the what's the demon slayer that helped the dude, operative word helped,
You.
You.
was like before he left is like, here's my cell phone number. Wouldn't that have been really weird?
Here's
Here's my digits. Call me if you need
Yes.
anything. Or you just want to get some pizza or weed.
he beats Tanjiro's ass and throws him on the ground, and then he's like,
By the way, add me online.
and then he disappears.
Here's my WhatsApp.
Here's my Discord.
I got all these
I'm on
I
Discord.
got all these favorite line stamps that I have no one to say.
I'll
I
invite
don't-
you to the secret Demon Slayers Discord if you
I
if you
don't-
hush hush about the
I
fact
don't
that
understand
say sister.
anything about line.
Me neither.
Line
That's
is
okay.
one of those like mysterious things that they only have in other countries.
They only have it in Japan. It's not for us, not for Westerners. Can I
No.
just say that I have peripheral awareness of this show, and I am sad that we didn't get to see the meme Pigman.
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't think I knew anything about this show, but I do know about the Pig Boy.
He was in
There's
the
a
credits.
pig boy.
He was in the
I
credits.
saw him in the
He was
credits.
in the credits.
And I was
As
like,
everyone
oh,
else
shit,
was wearing
that's this
kabuki masks for
show.
some reason.
Yeah, masks
What?
seem to be a thing.
They were all wearing kabuki
Yeah.
masks in the very end. I don't
They're-
know why.
Yeah.
I guess
Those
it's
were-
just because they were in Japan. Everyone in
He,
Japan wears kabuki masks. That's just the law.
That's the law. But yeah, I have to say, this is Blackle, you're right. The story writing here is boilerplate, but it's boilerplate done the best it can be.
You mean
I
it's
mean,
the
it's
most it's the platonic ideal of a shonen anime is what you're
Have
saying.
you not watched a lot of like shonen or just like battle shows or whatnot?
Magpie, I'm the person on the show who's like my first real like exposure to anime was Eden of the East.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Huh.
like you like weird
That's
shit
wild.
like me, you know?
Yeah.
Because
So I
got
never
in with
grew up. I never
Akira.
grew up with Dragon Ball Z. I never grew up with like I literally on the other episode I was shocked as to learning that Naruto has VCRs.
Yeah, it does.
I did
Mhm.
not know that. I didn't.
Yeah.
It didn't even register to me that he
Oh,
was.
yeah,
on the
nobody
show.
knows.
That's fucked up.
Nobody knows that until they pull one out. Anyway,
Naruto really tricks you a lot of times.
it really screws with you.
Yeah.
But
Um,
yeah, like you know, the time period's messed up. You think it's going to be about cool ninjas, or you know, you think it's going to be about how hard work trumps genius, but it's actually the opposite because Naruto gets handed everything in his life.
yeah,
Oh,
Hot
Lord.
takes.
yeah.
We're getting
I
sidetracked.
mean, honestly, you could say the same thing about like My Hero Academia, but the difference is I like Deku and I don't really like Naruto that much.
You know what? You know what? I like Tanjiro because you know what he did this episode? He got his ass kicked.
He got his ass kicked.
Everyone
he
wants
got
to see
really
Kenny's
just the
ass.
shit beat out of him.
He got his ass beat. His family dead, and now he's got reasons to go and kill people.
But he's got that classic anime protagonist vibe where it's like they have some secret special sauce that makes them like a little bit better than everyone else. Case
I
in
don't know.
point, the way that he threw his hatchet at the dude.
Maybe he's just got gumption.
Yeah.
Maybe
That
he's
was
just
so
like
fucking stupid.
that's a. I don't know if you've seen Black Dynamite, but that is a Black Dynamite. I threw that shit before I came in the room.
Oh my
I thought
god.
he was a good, like he's a good boy. I thought they
Oh my
kind
God.
of overplayed it at the very beginning when he went into town, and like every single person is popping out of their houses and be like, "Oh, it's Tanjiro! Do this for me! Help me
I
with
was
this!" And I was like,
I wrote down,
"Mm."
are there no other spry young boys in this town to help them with
Right?
their random bullshit?
He's all like the perfect sibling, this
Mhm.
beautiful, amazing, smart child.
Who has a good sense of smell? That's like one of their defining
That's
character
the other
traits.
That's his
thing.
defining
what
thing.
was that?
That's gonna
He
be the
got-
thing that makes him a good demon hunter.
What that
Yes.
nose do though?
His nose do.
Just follow
He's
your
good at
nose.
his-
It'll lead you
He
to
can
blood.
detect different people's like scents as if like he's
Mhm.
a dog or something.
That's
upsetting.
Like, what?
Speaking of which,
I think is
he's-
cool.
Yeah, it's
mean, it's
pretty
fine.
interesting. But I have a prediction for the show, and I want to share it with you. Is that
Are you
and
gonna
this
make
may
a
not
prediction?
Make a lot of sense.
Are you gonna make a
but-
prediction if you're not gonna watch the rest of it?
Yeah, I can do that. I have I've that
She has a
ability. No one's gonna
license.
stop
Everybody
me.
calm down.
No one's gonna stop me. Okay. I just want to say my little tidbit of a guess is that he's saying like there was another smell in there, and I was like, that was the actual killer. I bet you that smell was a person and not a demon. And it was a person who killed all those people and then turned the girl into a demon to cover his tracks.
Well, it's just
I
like the
guess.
big,
He's just carrying around demon blood, or
big pot of demon blood.
It's just a little vial of demon blood that he keeps around his necklace or something. And then he's gonna like be like, yes, it was me and I killed your family because I'm a sick bastard like that. And then like he has to demon slay this non-demon dude.
Mm,
That's my guess. Anyway, I could be wrong, but I feel like if they went in that direction, they'd be right.
Hmm.
God, I'm
Like-
such a little shitter this episode. I'm sorry.
No,
guys.
it's okay. It's okay.
No, it's not. Shut
a
up.
fun theory. I think this show's a little too formulaic to go with that.
Really?
Well, maybe a little surprise.
Like every show that has a formula needs to like twist it a little bit, right? Like otherwise there's no
Yeah, sure.
Well,
I don't know.
I heard that the twist for Demon Slayer was that it was formulaic, but then sometimes there's money. There's real money.
What?
Good.
Meaning they bribe the people to watch it? I don't understand what you're doing.
No, I mean there's
No.
moments of incredible animation that you can tell that they spent like 3 episodes worth of money on a segment that
Wait.
lasts
The
10
I'm-
seconds.
show,
I'm into that.
the plot of the show is like a yawn boring I'm dead, but the animation is wow amazing I'm dead. That's my professional rating
well-
system, you guys.
Yeah, I like your rating.
Thank you.
I think that this show does have some issues. I do think that it is kind of, a formulaic shonen anime. Really quickly, shonen just means young man, but it's typically used to refer to a certain sort of genre of anime that's targeted toward young men in Japan, as opposed to
Like One
shoujo, which is
Piece.
targeted to young women.
Shonen, dumb shit.
Dumb
Enjoyable,
shit, basically.
enjoyable trash.
Yeah.
Most of
Yeah.
what I watch, to be honest.
People fighting, throwing things. Lots of
Yeah,
blood.
typically your typical shonen anime is just like your main character is kind of dumb and wants to kill something, and there's a tournament at some point. And that's
there's a
basically all you
tournament.
need.
Yeah,
It's true.
Jesus Christ, yeah.
If it skews
Um,
darker, it starts to become more of a berserk-like, which is a genre
Oh,
that I've created. Like,
Uh-huh. I like that. I
That's-
love that.
That's the
Berserk-like.
shonen, but for like older men.
No, there
that-
is something called I can't remember what it's called, but there is another genre that is that.
I would put some stuff in there like the old Ninja Scroll movies and stuff that were exceptionally like violent and
Oh my
horrible.
God.
Anyway, I like this show. I think it's pretty good.
Yeah.
I don't know
So,
about watching more of it. I jumped out to defend it from Blackle, but honestly, I usually want to watch just weirder shit because that's the way I
Sure. No, I feel that. I think this show does get weird, as evidenced by the meme Pigman.
I mean, there is the
Yes.
meme Pig Man.
There
I'm
is the
into
meme
that.
Pigman who crackles and cackles.
Hmm. Interesting description of him.
Thank you. What about you, Joe? You think you're gonna watch some more?
I probably will. Yeah, I liked this. And like I said, I'm a slut for shonen. So
Yeah, me too.
You already know what I'm going to answer to that question.
Blackle, are you gonna watch any more of this anime?
No.
I'm sorry.
Blackle, you should
Sorry
be
that I
the,
hurt you.
you should
Didn't
be the
grab me
host.
at all.
You should be the host on this show that talks shit about the thing that's universally popular, so we can get that good hate clicks.
Yeah.
Maybe you should just
I
call
mean-
you should call this episode Blackle's wrong again.
yeah. Blackle hates fun. The show.
Blackle is fun. Yeah, I don't want to like. Here's the thing: is I don't want to discount the fact that this is an incredible production. Like I said, the music's great, the animation's great. I just don't want to watch it.
That's fine.
That's that's valid. You don't have to like every show. God knows you don't have to like every show that we watch on this podcast, because I know
Yeah.
I don't.
God,
Yeah.
because there's
Of course.
some shit in there, but
There's some stinkers.
I
We've
hear,
watched some
very,
real
very stinky stinkers.
tankos.
I hear the Downton Abbey movie is good, but I don't want to.
Should we watch that on the
Yeah.
show?
Yeah, sure.
No.
Fuck it.
That should be a bonus episode. I swear to God, we should watch that for a bonus episode.
Yeah, we'll watch the fucking Downton Abbey movie for the bonus episode of our anime podcast.
Seriously, like, what else are we gonna do? Like, watch
That's
the
true.
first
I mean,
episode of
maybe.
Super Hell?
I wanted to do a bonus episode where I got where I dragged some of you fools through parts of Gundam. I'll take
Yeah.
Blackle on that one. That'll be great.
That'll be fun. The other day, actually, my friend made me watch like the intros to like all the major Gundam shows.
Oh yeah.
Just like the intro, like the openings of what do
Yeah,
you
the
call them?
openings.
Intros, openings, anyways. And they were pretty cool, to be honest, but also lacking a lot of crucial context.
You can just see him sort of get better over time.
Mhm.
Actually, it happens pretty quickly because you go from like OG Gundam. It's honestly, you're just like, oh, this sucks.
Original Gangster Gundam.
But then you, as soon as you get into Zeta, it's just like, this is pretty good.
Mm. It's a tasty anime.
And that's only like a difference of like 4 years. But
Well, does anyone have anything else they want to say? I mean, I know that we briefly talked about the shot of the spinning hatchet in the air,
Mhm.
but I just wanted to come back on that because I literally laughed out loud when that happened.
The spinning hatchet, I did think was very dumb.
it's allowed to be dumb. You can have
It's
some.
allowed to be.
but
It's a
just like,
shonen,
But
though.
where's his hatchet? And he looks up and it's just
Yeah.
spinning above him.
It's like, oh shit.
Fuck, that was so
I
funny.
liked that. I honestly
was
really
good.
liked that. I
No,
just
I
thought that the rest, like the full long explanation afterwards, was dumb as shit. I was
Oh,
like,
yeah.
okay, I get it.
Stupid. That was so stupid.
Um,
I laughed out loud. I enjoyed that a lot, but then he was. But then let me just walk you through what exactly he did, in case you're confused.
Yeah,
And
that
it's
was a
just like,
misstep.
Dude, I understand
Yeah.
what happened.
Oh well,
They took away from the moment. But
yeah. But it was good. I
gotta say,
really enjoyed
actually-
this. Sorry.
I gotta say, I actually did like whenever he went into town and everybody came out of the woodwork because it means that it either means that A, the local kids are just shit,
Yeah.
or B, he's so active that he drove them out of business.
He's the alpha of the town.
God.
I have
Huh.
like 4 things left on my list, and they're all just inane bullshit that I usually have.
Hmm?
I'm trying to see if there's anything else that I wanted to throw out.
Can I say what my favorite like line that made me laugh was?
I'd love to
Yes,
hear it.
please.
Was, Gyu said, "The weak have no rights."
I know.
Gamers have no rights.
Say the
weak
same
have
thing.
No rights, and it made me laugh. And I don't know. It was
It's so
funny.
on the nose.
Stupid
The
weeaboo,
hornies
you
have no rights.
Gamers have no rights.
Nah.
It's an exploitable screenshot for sure.
Yeah.
No weeb rights.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. You guys have anything else you want to say about this show that was good?
One thing that I wanted to say that I'll just go through the things I thought was funny real quick, if that's
Okay.
okay with you all.
I'm gonna pull up
Yeah,
the
sure.
email while we do that.
One thing I
Yeah, pull
thought
up
was
the
very
email,
funny.
Fire.
Yeah, one thing I thought was very funny was that when they showed us charcoal at the very beginning, I was like, charcoal's tasty. And then like a split second later, he's like, I want to make sure everyone can eat. And I'm like, they're gonna eat the charcoal.
Mm.
Just like the time we watched To Save My Earth, and I correctly predicted that gay would happen.
God.
Anyway, and then the fact that he said that demons find humans nutrient rich, I found
Yeah,
I
that
found
was
the
funny.
phrasing
Yeah.
of that to be quite amusing. And also this is my dragon dick moment for the episode. But
Oh, boy.
Oh
just feel like-
God,
is
man.
she gonna be wearing that bit gag the whole show?
Yep.
Absolutely. Yeah.
She
That's
does.
her thing now.
Confirmed.
She has this bit gag the whole show, and I'm slightly uncomfortable. Anyway, that's all I've got.
I'm sorry.
To keep her from
Oh
fucking
yes,
white
wait.
people.
The part where she got big, I was like, oh man, I know some people who would like go wild.
Don't
with
say it.
Oh no.
Don't say it.
I
I
love
won't say. Anyway,
Say something else.
That's the end. I've listed out all the things that I have. And
Well, it's been fun,
She
y'all.
got big.
Well,
I wrote
the part-
buffification.
Stop! No.
she got big.
Joey, please.
Sorry, I'm done.